Hey guys, and welcome to Direwolf 20's Let's Play. This is episode 9, featuring Industrial Craft, Buildcraft, and Equivalent Exchange. I'm gonna go ahead today. I think I'm gonna move out of this little murky cave I've been living in here. Typically when I start my games, I start out in a cave, and once I get to a point where I have a good amount of resources, I'm gonna move out of that cave and hopefully go find a nice place to live. So the first thing I want to do when I build my house, I tend to like having smooth stone houses. So to do that, I need some smooth stone. Gotta love that induction furnace. And boy, electric furnaces just seem so slow compared. Wow. So I'm gonna make some smooth stone real quick. Don't mind me, I'll be right back. At this point I want to highlight just how fast this induction furnace is going. In the time that it took me to make 4 full stacks of smooth stone, my other furnaces made about 16 smooth stone. So it looks like it's about 8 times as fast as your regular electric furnace. Yeah, 8 times. 16 becoming 128. Yeah, so induction furnaces rock. Yeah, so I made 10 stacks of smooth stone in less time than it take to make 1 stack of smooth stone in my old electric furnace. Did I mention the induction furnace is awesome? I probably did a few times, didn't I? Okay, now I do have a bit of time invested in this general area right here, and I don't want to lose that investment. So I'm probably going to build my house relatively close by. I'm thinking this plane of dirt right here is probably pretty nice. I could just clear this area out and start building a house. So why don't I do that? And I'm not going to make you guys watch me, clear this area, so I'll be back once it's done. Okay, how's that look? Not too shabby. A good place to start building a home. And look at that, I have a house. How lovely. Now this is just one room of my house, and I like to build modular homes, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. But first I need to build a couple things. So you can see I have a house here. Let's pretend I'm going to have an extension like so. So that'll be leading to my next room. Now I could just build another room like that, or I could do it the Buildcraft way. Yes, finally getting to some Buildcraft machines. Let's get cooking on them. Hang on just a moment while I get ready for it. Okay, I need to gather a few resources here. Specifically, I'm going to need some paper. Should be enough. Now I'm going to store this stone in here. Just clean up my inventory a little bit. Do I have some ink sacks? Yes, I do. Do I need more? Unfortunately, yes, I do. I'm going to go explore the world a little bit right now, guys. There's 2 things I need. Snag up a bucket as well. That should be right for now. I need some more ink sacks, and I need some oil. Buildcraft has oil generation in the world. Oil works very much like water does in terms of its physics, and it kind of flows like water does and acts just like water, but it's black, obviously. And oil is used to power some machines. Now the 2.1 version of Buildcraft, upgraded from 2.0, he added some things specifically for oil and how it works. Not too goes together, so I need to kind of figure that out. But basically, you use oil to power some of the machines that Buildcraft adds to the game. That's not... No, I think that's a gravel beach. Oh man, wouldn't that be awesome if that was just a bunch of clay? Oh, actually looks like stone. So I need to explore the world a little bit. I'm going to be back once I find some oil. And then another thing I'm going to need is some more ink sacs. I know I need more than the 3 that I have on me. So let me go find some squid. Okay, looks like I found some oil, guys. Oil is not very common, unfortunately, but it is very much useful for your Buildcraft machines. In Buildcraft, there are machines that require mechanical power to operate. So Industrialcraft has electrical power, Buildcraft has mechanical power. See how oil looks and works? Yeah. So I'm not sure how deep this well goes, but I'm going to snag just a little bit in my bucket here. And the nice thing about now knowing where this oil is, I'm probably going to want to set up a way to get here. So, let's head back to our house. Anybody want to guess what I'm going to make? Well, it shouldn't be that surprising to you. Nope, not a transmitter. I always get mixed up between the transmitter and receiver recipes, because they're almost identical except for the middle slot. Alright, you should know what I'm making now. It's that thingy. I'm putting one right here. Frequency 1. I don't have a pickaxe with me. Pickaxes are the only way that you can change the color of the portal. So if I do this, if I get out my wireless remote and activate it, 0 sends to my home base, and 1 opens a portal here. But it's blue. I like to have my portals on my walls be red. So take a pickaxe and right click on it. See how it says portal spawner set to orange. Now when I pulse level 1, bing, I'll pulse 0 so I can get home. Now there is a device for Buildcraft for storing oil. I don't know how it works or what it's all about, because like I said, it's brand new. But now at least I know where oil is, and that's good. I am going to store this oil bucket in this junky chest I have, get a couple more oil buckets going on. I think I have a ton of tin. Don't have to waste iron on buckets. Wager that this stuff is all, this is all just flow now, so if I cut this off, it'll just clean up the area. Or I can't do that. Okay, cool. Whoops, now I just made a bigger mess. Oh well, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go home now. Store my oil. Oil tends to spawn in such a way that there's a lot of it, so that's at least good. It's very rare to find, though. It's like super annoying to go find. It took me a while to track that oil down. So I'm just going to store this guy in here for now so I can use it later. Okay, let me go find, like I said I needed to earlier, some more ink sacs. I haven't gotten any of those yet. Did you know you can kill things with your mining laser? I did. Didn't know they lit on fire though. Nice that it gets you some cooked meat. No complaints there. Direwolf, why are you killing the sheep? Because I can't get any of these stupid squids to spawn. Alright, I'll be back once I find some squids. Hey, about time. Finally found some. Not sure how well you'll be able to see underwater from YouTube, but killing some squid right now. So I'm going to head back to my house as soon as I kill off this little spawn. Something cool, by the way, I just want to show you guys. Did you know items can go through portals? That's cool. How about this? Come on, dude, that's funny. Alright, let's get serious. Okay, I'm going to need a good amount of items here. First off, I need 4 gears. They need to be diamond gears, and you're about to see how to make them. 1, 2, 3, 4 wooden gears from sticks. Surround a wooden gear with cobble, and you get a stone gear. Surround a stone gear with gold, no, iron. You get an iron gear. You should know what's next. Yeah, I just used all my diamonds, didn't I? Arg. Looks like it's time to mine. I will be back shortly after I go digging. Never mind, I'm going to use equivalent exchange now. Where's my philosopher's stone? Philosopher's stone, and 4 gold equals a diamond. Nice. So just turned a bunch of gold into diamonds. That's why I have equivalent exchange installed. Okay, I think that's all the diamonds we need for right now. I do need some of my yellow flowers. Believe it or not. No. I need some of this yellow dye. And I got my ink sacs. Alright, cool. The first thing I'm going to build is a template table. And to do that, I need more paper. Goodness. Well, certainly can't claim Buildcraft stuff to be cheap, that's for sure. Okay. Paper in a square like that with an ink sac in the middle gives you a blank template. Okay. A crafting table with a blank template underneath, diamond gears on either side. Sorry, I need one more thing I don't have yet. Need a redstone torch with a lapis lazuli on top, and you get a landmark. I'll show you what those are for in a minute. They do actually have a purpose other than crafting ingredient. But to build a template table, we need our diamond gears, some ink sacs, dandelion yellow, and a blank template. We now have a template drawing table. Cool. Next we need a builder, which is almost the identical recipe to what I just did. Except you use a treasure chest on the bottom. So, bada bing, bada boom. Dandelion yellows, ink sacs. Should have made 2 of these guys. Landmark again. Builder. Need another blank template. The next thing I need is going to be... Alright, I need some energy creator thingies. So to do that, I'm going to grab a few more materials here. Some more iron. Got enough redstone. Alright, I think I've got what I need to do this. First thing I'm going to build is a wooden machine thingy. Goes like this. First you need a piston. Two wooden gears. I do have what I need. Glass, piston, gears, and wood along the top. Redstone engine. This is a slow engine. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it only requires redstone energy to power it, so it's basically free. The next thing I need is a iron engine. So to build that, we need another piston. Need 2 more gears, but not wooden ones, iron ones. Piston in the middle and iron on top. That's a combustion engine. There's also a middle grade one. There's a stone one. The redstone engine runs off redstone power. The stone one runs off of coal, and the combustion engine, the iron one, runs off of oil, which is why I picked up oil earlier. So let me clean up my inventory real quick. Okay guys, I've got my building the way I like it. Nice little room here. This is going to be one of the rooms of my house. Now I could easily just go build another room, just like I did manually, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it the fun and interesting way. So I'm going to lay down some of these landmarks. I'm going to place one here, here, up the roof, and down here. So if you think about it, I've got kind of my whole house surrounded, and this bottom landmark here has a line of sight, except it's going through blocks, but it can see on this plane, on that plane, and on that plane. So if I right click it, it puts a red border around my house. Every line that's being touched by or inside this red border will be written to the blank template that I made. So if I place down my template table right in front of my landmark, all my landmarks fall off, and I get this yellow tape around my border. So I just picked up all my landmarks again. I've got all 4 of them back. And now I'm going to place my blank template onto my drawing table. Pretty cool. Template number 2. It would be template number 1, except I did this once or twice and messed it up, and so I'm re-recording it, so it's template number 2. You can have a bunch of different templates. And then I'm going to knock that dude off. So now I'm done with my template drawing table. Now I need to use my builder in combination with my template, and I will automatically build another room identical to this one. So let me go get ready to do that. Okay, pretty sure I've got everything I need. Now the only downside about the builder is it's not incredibly intelligent in terms of what blocks to use. So when it takes this outline, it just records that there is a block, some form of block, regardless of what block was here, was in place. And when I use my builder, I'm going to put blocks in it. So let's do that now. So if I want, I can place my builder right here. Okay, when I place my template in the template slot, boom, it puts a bounding box around where it's going to build. So this represents my building. Okay. The next thing I have to do is give it blocks to use. So I'm just putting some smooth stone in there. Those are the blocks that it's going to use to build my building. If I had put wood in there, it would have built it out of wood. If I put iron blocks in there, it would have built them out of iron blocks. You can build it out of anything. Next, we need to give it mechanical energy. So I'm going to lay down a combustion engine and put the oil in. I should only need one oil bucket for this. And the last step is to activate the engine with redstone power. And the engine's running, and you can see my building is building. Now that's going to take a few minutes, and I'm not going to sit here and watch it. I might come back in a moment or two. So you can see, slowly but surely, the house is building. Yes, it's a little bit faster to build it yourself, but hey, it's nice to leave this automation here. I can come back in a few minutes and just connect these two walls here, and I'll have a second room to my house. And then I build another room, and another room, and another room. And you can see it's slowly taking the resources out of the box, out of the building box here. And the combustion engine hasn't gone too far, and it's getting to be nighttime, so I'm going to go take a nap. Okay, looks like this thing's wrapping up here. Remember when I said the machine's a little stupid, and it doesn't know that I had glass in the ceiling over here? Yep, like I said, because I gave it stone to make the building out of, it's going to make it out of stone. And I'm not sure if that's something Space Toad has any intention on changing, because it would be too hard, I imagine, to record in the template every single type of block that's in there. And also it would reduce the ability to, make a template out of one material and then build with another material. It would kind of force your hand into having enough smooth stone and enough glass and everything in the builder there. So this guy is just wrapping up now. Very cool, isn't it? So now, and the good thing is that your template never gets used up. So going forward, I can keep using that template over and over again to continuously build more rooms on my house, and I plan to. So I'm going to wrap up episode 9 here. I think that's enough for now, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night.